You're watching the Podesta Group close. They announced they're closing Friday, this Wednesday. You are witnessing everybody run scared from the Clintons now. Not just Brazil, not just Chris Hayes, but even Rachel Maddow, you name it, are all turning against them because they know it's all going to come out. But I got to hand it to Tony Podesta and John Podesta, his brother, that ran the Hillary campaign. You had such incredible Uranium One, Russia ties, all of it, that what were you going to do if Trump brought that up in the campaign? Accuse him first, get the media on board as a smokescreen. Then once Trump got in, what were you going to do? Well, you had to double down with that whole thing. And now it's blowing up in your face. And your only hope is your bag man, Robert Mueller, who killed the Uranium One investigation on the Clintons when he was FBI director, and who delivered uranium on the tarmac to the Russian FSB, that's the new group of the KGB, and who is in 10 different companies with the Russians in all sorts of seedy dealings. So now we know it's perfect. The guy prosecuting the whole witch hunt is there to cover up what he's done. But the House of Cards, literally and figuratively, from the House of Cards with Kevin Spacey being canceled right to the real House of Cards in D.C., is coming down, ladies and gentlemen. And imagine what more is going to come out. Imagine what Donna Brazile and Chris Hayes and Rachel Maddow and all the rest of them turning on the Clintons. Imagine what they know that they're now turning on them to distance themselves and CYA. Imagine. Well, we know a lot of what's coming out. We know there's indictments, sealed indictments. We know there's a lot more about to happen, and I'll be covering it tomorrow, 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday Show, Infowars.com/show, or on local affiliates in your area. They admit in Congress they're trying to censor us now. Twitter, Facebook, Google, executives in real time said they were censoring Infowars while they were at lunch last week on Capitol Hill. I mean, you know, these videos are incredible. If you haven't seen them, just search engine Infowars.com. Congressman asked Google, Facebook, Twitter to censor Infowars. And they go, yes, sir, we are censoring. At lunch, we're censoring. And what did they censor? That we said an Islamic ran over a bunch of people with a truck. It was true. But they didn't want our story about it to be number one. Saying, why are we bringing in Islamics? Why'd you bring them in on this visa program that Trump's been trying to kill? Our article was showing how it vindicated Trump and the travel ban. That's why they took it down and blocked it, because it was number one, and it was true. It was true. I use common sense. You read the article, they're not on the verge of closing. They announced they're closing. Next Wednesday, get your stuff out. We're closed. Everybody out of the building by next Wednesday. Get your furniture, get your crap, get your potted plants out. Get out. There's Paul Joseph Watson's article. Bombshell. Twitter, Google admit deliberately censoring Infowars. Fake news being used as a weaponized term to bury opposing viewpoints. I'm going to tell you something right now, too, about Facebook. They now know we're on to them. They know Roger Stone's filing lawsuits, and we are. So they had one of their high-level people, I'm just going to leave it at that, call us Wednesday and say, I want to talk to you. It took 2 days for us to talk to him. We told them we recorded the conversation. They've sent us a list of words we're not allowed to use. And then we learned it's even Facebook that went to Wikipedia and others and declared what new words are offensive. Some of these weren't even considered offensive words before. They are now declaring war on the English language and telling you what words you can't use. And I'm not talking about cuss words or derogatory words. I'm saying they have a Facebook board now that says, well, even though this word was seen as a honorable word before, we now say it's bad. And then Wikipedia says, these words are now not allowed because Facebook says. 1984. I mean, this is beyond 1984. This is Facebook ruling, not just Facebook with its 3 billion members, but ruling language. And if I say the word, they have bots that track it, and they will ban our channel. If I say the word, they told us, we have bots creating a text of everything you say. If you say the word that they can say, that Wikipedia can say, if I say it, I'm an underclass person, because I'm not an elitist, I have no free speech now. So we're going to be releasing this report very, very soon. I mean, this is so diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. This is so incredible.